Hey guys, Justice Egan here. I want to take a minute and thank you so much for stopping by to check out this video. If you like the call and the training you hear here today, make sure to connect with me on social media. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll see a button popping up over the video right about now. And make sure to grab my 5-day free video marketing training at www.mastermarketersuniversity.com. I'll leave a link below the video. Enjoy the training.
And he brings a lot of energy and value to our community. We're super honored to have him come on the calls. Love it when he does. Mr. Justice Egan. Good morning, Justice.
Good morning, Dean. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Very excited for this morning. I got some great info for everybody.
Very cool. Justice, I'm going to mute out, and the call is all yours.
Great. Thank you so much, Dean. Guys, super excited to be on this morning. I got a couple of powerful stories for you, some ideas I want to share with you here that I think are going to be very, very helpful. Big shout out to Dean. Dean and Mary are just such an unbelievable asset to this community, such unbelievable leaders. I love their presence on this call every morning, their presence on the Fast Start webinars and all that great stuff. If you guys get a chance to meet all the MLSP leaders out at Live the Dream, you know how special this community we have is. So, I'm over in the MLSP community Facebook group, and I just put a post in there that said, who's fired up to be on the call this morning? And I want you to go over there and announce yourself. And especially if you're a first-time caller or if you're new to the community, let everybody know. It's awesome to have you here. Excited that you're taking advantage of these calls because they're a huge, huge benefit to being part of what we have here in My Lead System Pro. So, today I want to talk about your journey and perseverance and not quitting. And I want to talk to you a little bit about my story and my situation. A lot of people have heard my story before. A lot of people know that I struggled in network marketing for 6 months. I found MLSP, went on for about the next 6 months, and I think I only got about 20 leads. And I found network marketing in February, and it was December of that year when I had reached my peak frustration, not just with everything in business, but with myself. Life was not where I wanted it to be. I was not happy. The holidays were coming, and I felt really, really down. I was as broke as I could be. I couldn't afford to get anybody Christmas gifts or anything. I really was I was at a low point. And the reality is that at that point I contemplated quitting. And it was really interesting because my company used to do all these incentive vacations, right? And I always watched other people going on vacation, other people winning, and time after time. And even when I got things going, I'd always come up a little bit short. And I'm happy to say that tomorrow I actually get to leave for Cabo, staying out there an extra day on top of the vacation that was that I was able to win. And it's just. I think back to, those moments where I thought about quitting, and I think about the fact that I get to go out to Cabo tomorrow after being in San Diego 2 weeks ago and getting to speak on stage at Live the Dream. And I think, man, what if, just what if I quit? Okay, how would things be different? And I know there's a lot of people on this line that haven't gotten the results they wanted. I know there's a lot of people on this line that have a level of frustration with where things are at. And, today I want to talk to you about really understanding why it is so important that you let go of those frustrations, that you let go of any of those thoughts that maybe this doesn't work or it won't work or any of those things, So the first question I have for you is that question we got asked when we were kids, right? When we were kind of in those teenage years and people would say, hey, what do you want to do with your life? And I'm asking you this today because it's really, really important. I want to ask, is this what you want to do? Do you have a vision? Do you see the leaders in this industry, in this community? And obviously, we've got internet marketing, we've got network marketing, we've got personal development, we've got all that stuff, affiliate marketing and info products, but do you see someone in here that you want to be like? Is this what you do? Because that has to be at least part of it. Okay? This has to be at least part of what you want to do. It can't just be about money. It can't just be about solving a problem you have right now. I promise you, it may get you a little bit of the ways, but it's not enough. Because people ask me all the time, they say, well, how long is this going to take? How much money is this going to cost? How much time will I need to put in? And the reality is, I ask these people a simple question. It's the question I just asked you. Is this what you want to do? Okay, because if the answer is yes, then why do those things matter? Okay, everybody's journey is going to be different here, guys. Everybody's timeline is going to be different. Everybody's growth is going to take, is going to be on a different timeline, take different paths, have different ups and downs. Okay, I want you guys to realize goals are incredible and they're necessary. I mean, I just revisited my goals yesterday. Okay, but timelines and expectations attached to those timelines, and the idea that, hey, this has to work by this day, or if this doesn't work by then I'm going to change directions. Guys, if you give yourself that out, you'll take it. Okay, I want you to realize, because of the reflection I've done just in the last couple of days, sitting here and going, what if you quit? What if you had put a timeline on it? What if you had said this has to work by this date? Okay, I want you to realize that, guys. I want you to think about that. So many things would be different right now. What if I had given into that urge? Okay, what if I had given into my frustrations? It wasn't about how long would it take. It wasn't about how much money it costs. It was about doing it. Too many people are anticipating failure rather than committing to success. Okay, you need to make that commitment, guys. If you haven't made it already, make it today. Just because your journey may not be as easy or as fast or the same as the next person's, does not mean that it's not a journey you have to take. I was on Facebook the other day and I saw a video that Angela Hardy had put up, and it was a lifestyle video, and she was down with her daughters, skipping rocks, in this pond or lake in the video, and she was talking about having been a teacher and that now she has the opportunity to spend time with her girls and be a stay-at-home mom and do this, and Angela, I've worked really closely with her. We've become very close. She's a teammate of mine. She's a student of mine. And now I'm as much a student of hers at times. She comes and makes suggestions and sends me all kinds of cool stuff that she's up to. But I remember when I met Angela and she, came into this community and, she had a lot of questions. She had healthy skepticism. And I watched this video and, I thought about it and I said, I was so proud of her, and I said, what if I quit? Okay? What if I had said this was taking too long or it was costing too much money? What if I said I'm too confused, I'm too overwhelmed? Okay, I don't have the time. Maybe next time, right? Would Angela's life be different? Now, I don't want to take responsibility for Angela's success because I am not the one that did the work. She took life into her own hands and she is crushing it. Okay, but what if she ended up with someone who didn't pick up the phone and call her? What if I didn't make that video or didn't make that article or whatever that got her here? Okay, would her life be different? Would she be spending that time with her daughters? Okay, what about her daughters' lives? Would they be different? What about the people that they impact and they touch as they grow up? Would that be different? Okay, I want you guys to understand here. Quitting, okay, feeling like maybe, this doesn't work or it's not going to work for you. That's not a decision you're just making for you. There are people out there you have not met yet. There are people out there who can be impacted by your success. You are making a decision for all those people when you choose not to keep pushing, when you choose not to step up, when you choose not to take action, when you choose not to succeed. Do you realize that? Are you having that aha moment? Do you get that? That there are literally people that you have not met whose lives may be different if you choose to play small. Do you understand how powerful that is? Do you understand what kind of responsibility that is? Quitting is not about you, okay? You have an inherent responsibility to be better, to strive for your potential, to succeed. This isn't about marketing strategies, guys. Marketing strategies are what put you in front of the people. Okay? Who you are, who you become. That's what keeps those people around. That's what has people become loyal customers of yours. And rightfully so. Because you have value to bring, because you're impacting their lives. You know, the last month and a half, I told everybody I've been in maintenance mode, right? And I realized something. I was kind of stuck. Okay, it was a tough life month for me, and I don't accept excuses for myself. So I didn't make those connections because I just wouldn't. You know, I take pride in being aware of being self-aware and not accepting excuses from myself, just like I wouldn't accept them from other people. Okay, but I realized something. You know, I realized that my vision and my goals they'd become blurred. They'd shifted a little bit. Okay, and that when I went to get into motion, getting back from Live the Dream, I was like, man, where is it? Like, where's that fire, right? Get moving. Let's change lives, right? And I realized that I hadn't connected. I wasn't connected anymore to that bigger vision. And obviously that was something I sat down. I called a mentor of mine. I sat down. I did some self-reflection. I mean, this is something I came to at that moment. But what I did was, obviously I connected with what I wanted to accomplish in a big picture sense. Not the bills, guys. Not the new car. Not the nicer house. Not even the vacations. The impact. Okay? Do you understand that if you want to do this, okay, if this is what you want to do, if you want to put your head down and change your life that is going to start with a vision to impact other people. It's going to start with a vision, okay, to get out there and let your success touch lives. That's a responsibility, okay? And if you're not up for that responsibility right this moment, take a look in the mirror, okay? Start making adjustments. Start becoming better. Start pushing to move forward on your journey. Not comparing yourself to other people. Not saying if this doesn't work within a month, I've got to get out. Guys, that's not fair, not just to you and your family. It's not fair to those people. Are you understanding this? I hope so, because I don't think that you understand the scope of impact that you can have here. The scope of impact that your success can have. Guys, step up. Okay? If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling confused, if you're having doubt, take a good hard look in the mirror here. Is this what you want to do? And if so, it's time. It's time to step up. Doesn't mean that you're going to be Mr. Productive or Mrs. Productive or you're going to be super recruiter or any of those things by tomorrow. What it means is you need to tap into that responsibility that you have. Okay? That inherent responsibility to reach your potential. Are you up for the challenge? It's a tough question. Are you up for the challenge? Guys, go into the My Lead System Pro group. Get on one of those threads. Get on that thread I put on there. Tell me you are up for the challenge. Tell me you are ready to become what you need to be, because there are people out there you have not met whose lives can be different because of it. Don't you get it? It's not about Facebook, guys. It's not about YouTube. Okay? This is about Angela being able to spend time with her kids. This is about that person who you get to impact, who has a different life because you decided that you needed to step up and play big. That's what this is about. That is why you're here. So, guys, I mean, there is nothing more to say on this, really. I'm going to go into the My Lead System Pro group. I'm going to jump into the community. I want to hear from you. I want you guys, okay, to tell me that you're ready. I want you guys to tell me that you're fired up. I want you guys to tell me that you are taking quitting off the table, okay? Oh, big thing, guys. and I hope they're still on sale. Go buy Live the Dream tickets for Live the Dream 5, and here's why. Because that you're saying right now, I'm going to be here a year from now. That's the commitment you're making right now. Go into your back office and make it happen. I hope the link is still there and they're still available. I think they are. Guys, that is saying I'm in. I'm going to be here a year from now. I'm going to do this, and my journey is going to lead me there, and who I become in the process is going to impact people, and that event is going to be a catalyst for impacting even more people. Make that commitment. Okay? We need to remove the doubt. We need to remove the want to compare where we're at. These false expectations of where we, I need to be at 10K a month, in my first 3 months, or this doesn't work. Guys, that is not what this is about. Can you get there? Some people can, sure. Can you set goals if they're reasonable? Sure. Okay? But you need to recognize, you need to step up today to the responsibility of those people whose lives you are going to impact. Set someone free. Get someone more time with their family. How do you do that? You succeed. You become better. You lead by example. Guys, I will see you in the MLSP group, and let's chat it up. Can't wait to be on the next call. Talk to you guys very soon.